If there's one place every cruise passenger is guaranteed to visit, it's the buffet. Not the casino, not the spa, the buffet. It's convenient, packed with endless choices, and one of the biggest highlights of any cruise vacation. But here's the catch. While the buffet looks simple enough, it's also where many passengers make mistakes without even realizing it. Some leave them frustrated, others waste great food, and a few can even ruin the experience for everyone around them. Today, we're revealing 15 cruise buffet mistakes that experienced cruisers avoid every time they sail. Learn these simple tips, and you'll enjoy better meals, shorter lines, and a much smoother vacation. Let's get started before the best dishes disappear. Mistake number 1. Going to the buffet on embarkation day. After hours of traveling, heading straight to the buffet feels like the obvious choice. The problem is that every other passenger has exactly the same idea. Within the first hour of boarding, the buffet is often packed with thousands of hungry guests. Long lines form quickly, empty tables become almost impossible to find, and what should be your first relaxing meal can quickly turn into a stressful experience. Instead, check if the main dining room is serving lunch. Many ships also offer quieter options like the poolside grill or pizza station, and some even have first-day specials at specialty restaurants. Starting your cruise away from the buffet crowds is one of the easiest ways to begin your vacation feeling relaxed instead of overwhelmed. Mistake number 2. Eating during peak hours. The buffet experience isn't just about what you eat, it's also about when you eat. Around noon on a sea day, the buffet becomes one of the busiest places on the ship. Lines get longer, tables fill up, and simply moving from one station to another can become frustrating. Experienced cruisers know the secret. Try arriving around 11:30 a.m., after 1:30 p.m., or later in the evening. You'll enjoy the same food, but with far fewer people and a much calmer atmosphere. And if you really want to avoid the crowds, room service can be the perfect way to enjoy a peaceful breakfast while everyone else is standing in line. Mistake number 3. Stopping at the first food station. One of the biggest rookie mistakes is filling your plate as soon as you walk through the buffet entrance. Cruise buffets are designed with multiple stations, and the first dishes you see are rarely the only options. Fresh sushi, international specialties, made-to-order grills, or rotating daily favorites could be waiting just around the corner. Before picking up a serving spoon, take a quick walk around the entire buffet. It only takes a minute, but it helps you discover every option before making your choices. A little patience means better meals, less wasted food, and no regrets after realizing your favorite dish was hiding on the other side of the buffet. Mistake number 4. Getting lost in the buffet. You grab a salad, head over for a hot entree, and a few minutes later, you can't even remember where your table is. On a large cruise ship, buffets are designed to maximize space, not make navigation easy. Here's a simple trick seasoned cruisers use. Before leaving your table, look for an easy landmark, a carving station, a colorful decoration, or a nearby serving counter. Some ships even label different dining sections, making it much easier to find your way back. It may sound like a small detail, but it saves you from wandering around with a full plate while your food gets cold. Mistake number 5. Using your belongings to reserve a table. You finally find the perfect table by the window, then leave your bag, towel, or book behind while you head back for more food. It might seem harmless, but it's one of the biggest buffet etiquette mistakes. Crew members may clear the table if they think it's been abandoned. Other passengers might assume the items were forgotten, and in the worst case, your belongings could even disappear. If you're traveling alone, take only what you need while getting your meal. If you're with family or friends, Have one person stay at the table while the others collect their food. It's a simple system that keeps everything stress-free. Mistake number 6. Piling everything onto one plate. An all-you-can-eat buffet can be incredibly tempting. Before you know it, your plate is stacked with pizza, pasta, shrimp, fried chicken, roast beef, and dessert all at once. But just because you can take everything doesn't mean you should. Experienced cruisers start with small portions. Sample the dishes that catch your eye, then go back for seconds of the ones you truly enjoy. You'll waste less food, feel more comfortable, and appreciate each meal much more. Remember, the buffet isn't going anywhere. You can always come back for another plate, but you can't undo one that's overloaded. Mistake number 7. Forgetting the healthy options. It's easy to head straight for the burgers, pizza, fried chicken, and desserts. After all, you're on vacation. But if every meal is heavy, you'll probably start feeling sluggish long before your cruise is over. The good news is that cruise buffets usually offer much more than comfort food. Fresh fruit, grilled meats, roasted vegetables, salads, and lighter desserts are often just a few steps away. You don't have to eat healthy all day. Just balance your plate. Mixing lighter choices with your favorite indulgences will help you enjoy every meal without feeling weighed down by day 4 or 5. Mistake number 8. Skipping dessert to save calories. Many passengers promise themselves they'll skip dessert. Then they walk past the pastry station, and suddenly that beautiful cheesecake or chocolate mousse becomes impossible to resist. Here's the truth. Cruise desserts are often made by talented pastry chefs using recipes you may never see again. Missing out completely just to save a few calories can leave you with more regret than satisfaction. Instead of taking one huge dessert, try a few smaller portions. Sample different flavors. Share with your travel companions if you like, and enjoy the experience without overdoing it. You're on vacation. It's about creating memories, not counting every calorie. Mistake number 9. Forgetting your drink before getting food. Picture this. You've filled your plate with everything you wanted, found the perfect table, sat down, and suddenly realized you forgot your drink. Now you have 2 choices. Leave your meal unattended, or carry an overloaded plate back through the crowded buffet. Experienced cruisers avoid this problem completely. Before picking up any food, grab your water, coffee, soda, or tea first. Many ships place drink stations near the buffet entrance, making it quick and easy. If you have a reusable water bottle, even better. It saves you from making extra trips and lets you focus on enjoying your meal instead of fixing a simple mistake. Mistake number 10. Eating like you're in a hurry. You're on vacation, but some passengers eat as if the buffet is about to close in 5 minutes. Rushing through your meal doesn't just increase the chance of feeling uncomfortably full, it also makes you miss part of the cruise experience. The buffet is one of the best places to relax, enjoy the ocean views, and simply watch the world go by. Eating a little slower also has another advantage. Fresh dishes are constantly being replaced, and special items often appear throughout the service. If you rush through your meal, you might miss something even better that arrives a few minutes later. Slow down. The buffet isn't a race, it's part of the vacation. Mistake number 11. Skipping the hand sanitizer. That hand sanitizer station at the buffet entrance isn't there just for decoration. Think about how many people touch the same serving spoons, tongs, drink dispensers, and handles every single day. Even on the cleanest cruise ship, germs can spread quickly if passengers aren't careful. Before you pick up a plate, wash or sanitize your hands. Avoid touching food with your fingers and never put used utensils back into the serving dishes. It only takes a few seconds, but it can help prevent an illness that could ruin the rest of your cruise. The last souvenir anyone wants to bring home is a stomach bug. Mistake number 12. Not telling the crew about food allergies. If you have a food allergy, never assume the buffet is completely safe just because the food looks clearly labeled. Cruise lines do an excellent job accommodating dietary restrictions, but they can only help if they know about them. Cross-contamination can happen, especially when serving utensils are shared between dishes. The safest approach is to notify the cruise line before your trip whenever possible. Once on board, speak with a supervisor or chef instead of relying only on the staff behind the buffet counter. The crew would much rather prepare a safe meal for you than deal with a medical emergency in the middle of the ocean. A simple conversation can make all the difference. Mistake number 13. Walking into the buffet straight from the pool. After spending time by the pool, it's tempting to head directly to the buffet for a quick bite. But showing up in a dripping swimsuit isn't just frowned upon. It can make other guests uncomfortable. Most cruise lines require passengers to wear shoes and a dry shirt in dining areas. It's a matter of hygiene, comfort, and respect for everyone sharing the space. A smart habit is to keep a dry t-shirt and sandals in your pool bag. It only takes a minute to change, and you'll enjoy your meal without drawing unwanted attention. If you don't feel like changing, many ships also let you take food back to the pool in covered containers. Mistake number 14. Forgetting basic buffet etiquette. Some passengers seem to forget their manners the moment they step into the buffet. Cutting in line, blocking an entire food station while deciding what to eat, reusing dirty plates, or staying at a table long after finishing the meal are all habits that frustrate both guests and crew. Good buffet etiquette is simple. Wait your turn, keep the line moving, use a clean plate every time you go back for more food, and free up your table once you're done eating. A little courtesy goes a long way, especially when thousands of people are sharing the same dining space. Mistake number 15. Not appreciating the crew. Behind every fresh tray of food is a team of crew members working incredibly hard. Chefs prepare meals around the clock, servers clean tables almost instantly, and staff constantly refill the buffet so guests rarely notice anything running out. Yet many passengers barely acknowledge them. A simple thank you and a smile can make a bigger difference than you might imagine. If a crew member goes above and beyond, mentioning them in the post-cruise survey or leaving an extra tip is a great way to recognize their hard work. Crew members often work long hours for months without seeing their families. Treating them with kindness not only shows respect, but it also helps create a more enjoyable experience for everyone on board. A cruise buffet is one of the best parts of any vacation, but only if you know how to enjoy it the right way. Avoid the busiest times. Explore every station before filling your plate. Practice good buffet etiquette, and never forget the people working behind the scenes to make every meal possible. These simple habits can turn a crowded buffet into one of the highlights of your cruise. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What's the biggest buffet mistake you've ever seen, or maybe even made, on a cruise? Share your story in the comments below. And if you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more cruise advice that could save you time, money, and unnecessary headaches on your next voyage. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Safe travels.